Credit could be very powerful, and credit could be very deadly if you don't know what you're doing. It could hurt you or it could help you. All right. And I got into $60,000 of debt because I didn't know how to use credit and how powerful and deadly it was. And it hurt me a lot. It took me years to dig myself out of that. And if I learned a couple of these things that I'm about to share with you today, I would have never gotten in that debt. All right. Because I would have used my credit for the good. In the comments, let me know what you use your credit for, how important you think credit is. I'm just curious. Let's talk about it. Welcome to Level Up Finance. We talk about money, mindset on the road to get millions. On this episode, we're going to talk about how to use your credit for good. Like I said in the intro, let me know what y'all use your credit for, how you think credit is important. I'm just curious. Let me know in the comments below. And I know it's a little different scenery. If you've been following the channel, on vacation right now, everything tax deduction. Rent a car, tax deduction. The food we eating, tax deduction. Video on that coming up soon. All right. Number one is pay off your credit card bill every single month. Don't pay no interest, because you're paying interest plus minimum payment. It could be a car note. All right. And since everybody want a big boy credit card, so you got a $25,000, $20,000 credit card, like if you're not making good money, that debt gonna crush you. Probably gonna go into bankruptcy. So pay off your credit card bill every month. Let me give y'all a little example with math, how it could hurt you. So you got an 18% interest rate on your credit card. You wanna do 0.18 divided by the amount of days in the year, which is 365, then boom, equals, then you want to use that number and times it by how much your daily balance is. Say your daily balance is $10,000. Say you got a big boy credit card and you max it out to $10,000. So you do 10,000, boom, equals this times 30, which is 30 days, and say 30 days in a month, right? Your billing cycle, and boom. So $147 interest, which is not that bad, you could say, right? But your balance is $10,000. So most credit card issuers, for your minimum payment, like to do around 2%, 2 to 4%. But say, we're on the low end, 2%. They charge you 2% for your minimum payment. Times 0.02, boom, it's $200. That's 2% of $10,000, right? Plus the 147. So now you're paying $347 payment for your $10,000 limit. And say you got multiple credit cards. I mean, you could be paying a mortgage payment for your credit cards. So only purchase things you could afford, and if you could afford it, that means you could pay it off every single month. Don't buy a $2,000 furniture set if you have no idea when you're going to pay off that $2,000, because you're going to pay all this interest on an item that's worth $2,000. By the time you're done paying for it, it's probably going to be like $2,500, $3,000. Is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? So always pay off your credit card bill in full. It's not worth it. It's not worth paying all that interest and having that big bill over your head. One way to maximize your credit, especially your credit cards, is by using credit cards with rewards. You want to use a credit card that give you travel points, cash back, rewards that you could do whatever you want with it. 5x on gas, 5x on groceries, stuff like that. So you could, you using your credit card is giving you like a kickback, which is always a good thing. You don't want to just use credit just to use credit. That's why, I don't like store cards or cards that don't give you no kickback, because it's like, you're not getting rewarded for using it. To maximize your credit card, you should only use one credit card. That'd be your main daily driver, whatever you want to call it, your daily user. Because why? Because if you use one credit card and you say you spend $10,000, $15,000 a year on your bills and things you purchase or whatever like that, if you spread it out on 10 different credit cards, it's probably going to be around like $2,000 per credit card you splitting up your bills with. That means you're not maximizing the amount of points that you're using. Like I got the American Express Go rewards from Navy Federal, and it's 3x on gas, 3x on groceries, 3x on restaurant. And so it hit a lot of categories for me. So that's my daily driver. I use it for everything, and 1 point on everything else. So if you have a credit card like that, you can use it every day, gather up all these points, and by the end of the year, if you have all your spend go into one card, like you could just literally get a whole bunch of gift cards and stuff like that, or try reward points or something. Like last year, I had a whole bunch of points I used just to get a whole bunch of gift cards around Christmas time, so you could just send people gift cards. So you're paying off your credit card, you're getting all these points back, and you getting benefit of using your credit card with points and rewards. And you could buy gift cards, you could do travel, you get hotel stays, so you maximizing your credit card into something good. Number 3 is building your credit and building a relationship with a bank or a credit union. This is a big thing for me, because if you want to do business with a certain bank, a certain credit union, first you gotta like get an account with them, get a credit card with them, and something like that, a product, keep using it and build that relationship, that trust, that hey, if you give me this card, I will pay my bill 100%. You could trust me. Give me some more money later on. All right, I got you. That's the process I'm doing. I got a $10,000 loan from Navy Federal, not because I need it. I don't really need it. Matter of fact, I don't even use it. But I got that $10,000 later, so later on I could get a $50,000 loan. I'm paying it off on time all the time. I got automatic payments set up, so it's like I don't have to even think about it. It's on autopilot. And I'm have a lot of their credit cards, and I'm using those and paying those off every month. So they trust in me. So later on, I'm going to be able to get a bigger loan, because they're not going to even blink an eye. They're going to trust me. If I'm making late payments and this and that, I'm getting overdrafts and not paying my credit cards, and then more than likely they ain't gonna trust me. They ain't gonna give me no more money. They're gonna cut my credit card in half, the limit or something like that. So build that relationship, that trust, because that's great for doing things in the future. You know what I'm saying? So number 3 is building a relationship with a bank or a credit union. Number 4, the most important to me, is purchase assets, not liabilities. Sometimes you could turn liabilities into assets. Like say you bought a car and you was paying $400 a month for this car, and you put it on Turo or hire car or something like that, and you was making people use it and getting some money from it. Yeah, you turn the liability into an asset. But I'm talking about just assets period, like buying a business, purchasing real estate, purchasing something that's cash flowing nice every day. You could purchase a liquor store, you could purchase a convenience store, you could purchase a gas station, you could purchase so much different things that could give you cash flow to make your life a lot more comfortable. And the only thing you need is credit and some money. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't even afford this gas station, liquor store, this real estate, you can leverage your credit to purchase it, and then cash flows and give you money in your pocket. Because I did the same thing. I leveraged my credit to get property that cash flow, and basically I was living on that property for free, and I'm living on another property for free. But I'm talking about my first property. I had no rent anymore. No rent, and the tenant was paying my mortgage, so I basically was living for free. Imagine your rent and your mortgage payment gone. You don't pay that no more. You have a lot more money in your pocket. You got a lot more money to play with. You got a lot more money to invest. You got a lot more money to take risk with, so you can make that money make more money. So that's the most important thing to me. You can use your credit to purchase assets, not liabilities. If you already purchased a liability, you could turn that liability maybe into an asset. If you purchase a bike just to buy a bike, or purchase a $30,000 car, just a purchase a $30,000 car, you're literally just making a payment on something that's losing value, that's not giving you more money. To me, I like nice cars and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm waiting to not just buy a nice car. I want to buy a crazy nice car, like a Rolls Royce. So I'm waiting for my day to really, get my money right, so I could purchase what I really want to purchase, because the money going to be crazy. Sometimes you got to be patient and take, steps or level up, like I like to call it. 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, 4 levels, till you get to the level that you could do big boy things with. So number 4, but not the last, is purchase assets. Use your credit to purchase assets so you can get more money, you get more money, you get more money, and you can quit your 9 to 5. So if you learned something, got some gems out of it, please give me one of these. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll talk to you on the next one. All right, Level Up Finance.